Okay, we're back for another commentary video. My name's Brandon Martinez. This is the YouTube at MartPolX, Martinez Politics. Go subscribe right now for more videos like this. Today we're going to break down the little beef, a little feud between Matt Walsh and Sneako. Sneako is, of course, this guy here on this clip. He's been running his mouth a little bit. He's been up in arms about Matt Walsh. He's hot under the collar. He's got a big mouth. He likes to run his mouth, of course, as he usually does. Remember, this is a guy, Sneako, that used to do these kind of these emotional YouTube videos. He was trying to be like some Mr. Beast type of YouTuber, just a generic YouTuber. He kind of got into politics stuff, and he's been flopping around from different ideologies. He was first got into the red pill, and it was so clear, and everybody within his own YouTube space was roasting him for, or they called him Taco Tate, right? Because he basically just skin-suited Andrew Tate, became this little knockoff version of Andrew Tate, and he even made his own course, and he was, in driving some fancy cars around town, and it was just a pure ripoff of Tate. It was so obvious. It was a grift, and then he moved out of that, and he's morphed into some kind of weird Muslim, and who knows if that's true? Who knows if that's just a LARP? Similar trajectory. You just copied Tate again, right? Tate did that. Tate started out Mr. Red Pill, degenerate pornographer, claims he's found God and he's a changed man. So he's just trying to win respect from right-wing traditional conservative types because he knows he can't go grift on the liberal camp because there's really nothing there. And they don't like him anyway, so he's going to try to grift in the conservative camp. Sneako follows him into Islam, and he starts shilling for Islam, going to Saudi, going to Qatar, trying to get some shekels. So here he is going off on Matt Walsh.
Not the fucking pussy. What he's trying to do is get the audience to think that I'm a 70 IQ communist third worldist. If I'm so retarded, Matt Walsh, then ask your dad to debate me. Call up Ben Shapiro.
You are a 70 IQ communist third worldist, though. You are, man. I mean, he's maybe not a communist because he's trying to make all this money and be rich. He doesn't want to be a communist, but he will support communists like Mom Donnie.
Hero and say, please, Daddy, can I debate the guy that I'm so angry at? And you know what happened? He probably did. And he said, no, nah, hung up the phone. Or he's just a fucking pussy and realizes he knows he's on the wrong side of history. He cannot defend his points. So he's going to continue to say that, oh, I'm Haitian, and I'm a communist, and I'm a terrorist, and I'm an Islamist. Nobody believes this.
He's got a Palestine flag behind him, by the way. So this guy is trying to LARP as some kind of pro-American guy. Nothing about him is pro-America. All he does is he goes around the world to different countries to promote those cultures, and while he shits on America all day long, and he has a Palestine flag behind him. That's where his loyalty is. It's to Islam and to Palestine, right? You got the Quran there.
Fucking bullshit anymore. People are tired of it. Matt Walsh, shut the fuck up or just debate. Stop tweeting at me. You're wasting everyone's time. Just like your boss, Ben Shapiro, is wasting away eating at this country. Shut the fuck up or debate. If I'm retarded, you would be able to debate me. If a retard that I disagreed with said, hey, debate me, I would debate him because it's a retard. It's a 70 IQ retard. Now everybody knows that you're disingenuous. You don't mean what you say. You can debate transgender college students, but when it comes to the retarded communist Haitian, now you're scared. What is a woman? Two genders. That's all you can debate is two genders.
That's all he could debate forever. He was doing that two genders grift forever. Remember him back in the red pill phase? He was saying, there's only two genders. I'm the most controversial YouTuber in the world now, right? He was trying to LARP as like this highly controversial red pillar on YouTube because he said there's two genders. Wow, man. So he was on that grift for a long time. But now he's moved away from that, and now he's just a Muslim shill. Now he's just a Palestine guy. Now he just wants to shill for Palestinians and talk about Israel all day. And that's what he's going at Matt Walsh for, because Matt Walsh just simply doesn't care, which is the correct position, right? Matt Walsh cares about America and what's going on in America. He's not an Israeli shill, and he's not a Palestine shill. He's simply neutral on the conflict, as he should be, because it's not a conflict that's really that relevant to him and his family and his community. It's relevant to Sneako because he's a Muslim and he is therefore a globalist who cares about other Muslims around the world and only other Muslims and nothing else. He doesn't care about America. He doesn't care about even his own neighborhood. He cares about Palestine.
Shut up. You're selling out your country. You're trying to say that, I snake Catholicism and Christians. Ben Shapiro laughed in front of you about nuns and
This is boring, but let's look at Walsh's response. He gets nuked by Matt Walsh. Let's look at the first response he got from Walsh. Where is it? Oh, he says, Matt Walsh says, "Hey, did you ever complete your quest to make Haiti great again? We've been waiting for an update." So remember when Sneako was going around Haiti trying to romanticize this country and say they're really cool over here, and Haiti's not the failed state that they make it out to be. It's the media lying to you, bro. It's just all lies. It's it's the white supremacists trying to convince you the Haitians are a little bit slow eating their mud pies and stuff, man. Soon people will know the truth about the beautiful country of Haiti. It doesn't look too beautiful there, Sneako. So he is a third worldist. He's been a third worldist forever. And he continues his third world LARP. Walsh responded to that clip and says, "Wow, this guy seems upset, but why would I debate Israel's influence on American politics? I don't think any foreign government should have any influence over our country. He wants me to defend a position I don't even hold because he's too chicken shit to debate the areas where we actually disagree, such as his love of communism, his romanticization of third world dumps, and the fact that he's an apostate traitor to the Christian faith who's so desperate for attention and clout that he switched to Islam just for clicks." Truth nuke. There it is. Totally true, man. Yeah, he's trying to get Walsh to defend something that he doesn't defend. He doesn't shield. That's Ben Shapiro's opinion, right? Matt Walsh is not Ben Shapiro. Matt Walsh is Matt Walsh. He's a Catholic. He's not Jewish. He doesn't have some super deep ties to Israel. He doesn't really care too much about Israel. You never hear him talk about it. He just doesn't care. He's not going to go all in on like anti-Zionism because he doesn't feel that that's that relevant. And that's pretty much been taken over by the left anyway. So Walsh is like, I don't even support that position. He doesn't want Israel to control America's government or foreign policy or anything. He's against that. He's against all foreign countries' influence in America. He's probably wants to ban all those lobbies. Fine. So why is he trying to get him to debate the Israel stuff, right? He doesn't even have that strong a position on it. But Sneako doesn't want to debate these other topics like his third worldism, his Islam fetish, and all that stuff. He wants to debate a topic he thinks he can win on. Right, so that's the case here. But this is kind of emblematic of that influencer sphere around Sneako. It's really just a bunch of like non-white people. Like he pretty much he was trying to grift off of the right wing for a while. He was cozied up to Fuentes and the Groypers and stuff. And then he just, when he became Muslim, he realized like these Groypers are like Christian fanatics and don't want him to be Muslim, so they were kind of giving him a hard time. And he ended up just shifting away from that and embracing some really laughable Malcolm X type ideology. Like, yeah, you're a real rebel, man. You're Malcolm X, black justice, Muslim justice, Palestine justice. He pretty much became like a crazed leftist. I guess the only thing he's still somewhat right wing on is like LGBT issues or whatever, because Muslims are traditional on that. So that's really it. He's just kind of like this race hustler trying to shill for like minorities now. He's voted for Mom Donnie. He was shilling Mom Donnie an actual Muslim communist. Is he Muslim? I mean, he's definitely pro-Muslim. He's a communist. He supports Palestine, but that's it. He's a one-issue guy. Sneako's a one-issue Muslim voter, right? He doesn't care about your economic points. He doesn't care if they're going to tax you to death. He doesn't care if you're anti-white like Mamdani is, who wants to tax white neighborhoods more than non-white neighborhoods. He doesn't care because he's anti-white himself, right? He has resentment towards whites, so he supports all that, or he doesn't care. All he cares about is that Mamdani supports Palestine because he's a one-issue Muslim voter. Matt Walsh is 1,000 times superior to this new Malcolm X fusion, red pill Muslim, third world dumps are great, and it's, white supremacy, Zionism, this kind of weird shit that he's doing now. I mean, it is laughable. He's trying to grift off Kanye West and that fake Nazi LARP. It's just pathetic. I mean, and he's gone down that whole like low IQ version of the JQ rabbit hole. It's like there's some valid critiques to make of like the left wing Jews and stuff, and even of the Israel lobby. But this guy is literally like one of the kook people who's doing like they did everything and you kick over a rock, it's them. He's on that level because he's not very smart, right? He's not that intelligent. He's like Matt Walsh says, 70 IQ, maybe 75. We'll inch it up a little bit. 75 IQ. He's loud. He's obnoxious. So he does the theatrics like Tate. That's what these guys have to do to get attention. Because he's got no intellect, and because Tate has no intellect, they're theatrical, they're obnoxious, they're emotional. They do all this. This is like going to a fucking circus, having a clown just jump around and do little tricks and stuff to make you laugh, bro. This is what he has to do to get attention. Like, he doesn't deserve the following that he has. He's got couple mil on what is it, on YouTube? He's got almost 1 mil. On X, he's got almost 1 mil. Like, who is following him? It's basically like brown people. I don't know, like black and brown incel dudes or some shit. Like, who the hell knows what his demographic is now? Tried to dip in that pro-white sphere, it didn't work out. So now he's doing this just absolutely laughable garbage content, shilling for leftists because they love Palestine, man. Total trash. We give the thumbs up to Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh is cool. Subscribe to the channel, MartPolX on YouTube. Thank you very much. Martinez_clips on X. See you around.